Well, hello. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Tina. I know why I do it all the time. Why do I clap? I don't know. But welcome to my kitchen. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. You mean the world to me. If you're new, welcome. I hope you like what you see, and I hope you stay. I'm going to be doing a series of videos. It's not going to be like a whole series, but it's going to be throughout the year. Somebody very near and dear to me passed away, and I had to clean out her things. And while I was doing that, I found a boatload of vintage recipes, newspaper clippings, Better Homes and Gardens, some not so old, some back from the 60s. I'm hoping to find some even older than that because I really would like to try those recipes. But I just grabbed one out of the pile. I closed my eyes and I picked one out of the pile. And what's funny is I picked exactly what my family would like, and that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're going to make Campbell's beef taco skillet. Don't know when this was made. There's nothing, no date on here. It's just a clipping, but it really looks good. When I tell you there was clippings, there were clippings, 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 and more clippings. There's a book here. There's also one, I left it upstairs in my room because I was reading it while I slept. It was about being a hostess and how to make a party. And when do you do this? And when do you do that? And 10 minutes before this, you do that. It is so interesting, you all. But let me get off my soapbox. Let's get to cooking. I lost it already. Oh, here it is. We're gonna make beef taco skillet. So let's get it, let's go heat up those pots. Come on. Okay, so this is everything you're going to need for tonight's dinner. This is what we're using. I am going to take some liberties with this because we want to add some black beans, add a little bit of taco seasoning to it. But other than that, we're following the recipe. And I did find a date. This isn't old. This is pretty recent. I found a date way up there. That's from 2007. But it doesn't matter because there's a whole lot more of the old ones. So let's get right to it. Okay, so we're going to start by putting this in a frying pan and browning it up. I'm not going to show you me moving it over there just yet because there's some things I need to do over here. So this is just going in the frying pan just how it is. Well, outside of the wrapper. Okay, while that's starting to brown over there, the recipe says to cut 6 tortillas. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, it calls for 6, keep forgetting. It calls for 6-inch flour tortillas. Mine are 8 inches. So we'll adjust accordingly. I have 4. And they want you to cut it into 1-inch squares. So I'm just gonna go right up like this. That's about 1 inch, I suppose. I don't know. I don't think this is rocket science. Oop, that went funny. I thought this pizza cutter would work out pretty good. And this is supposed to serve up to 6 people. Coincidentally, that's what we got today. Hold on, I gotta mix my beef over here. And then I'm just gonna go right up this way. And that's gonna be my so-called 1-inch squares. It's maybe not perfect, but it's close enough. I just burnt my arm on the frying pan. All right. Okay, here's where I'm taking some liberty. Because I just don't think this is going to be enough food for my family, so I want to beef it up a little bit. Get it? Beef it up. Ba-dum-bum. So I'm going to add some black beans to this. Gonna add a little bit, that's a lot of it, but that's just like of my homemade taco seasoning. That should be good. I don't know how this is gonna feed 6 people, but I try to trust the process, but when I can see it's not gonna work for my family, I was half tempted to add some corn to it. I still might. Okay, but that's the liberty I took, the beans and the taco seasoning. I also forgot to say there's cheese that goes in this thing at the end too. Okay, so according to this, I have to heat up this meat. I've done that, I've drained it. And then it says stir in soup, salsa, water, and tortillas. That's it, guys. That's the meal. I think that these are gonna puff up, but we'll see. If it doesn't puff up to my liking, I'll add the corn. Okay. So, crack open the can of soup. I haven't used soup in so long. I usually make whatever I need, so cracking open a can seems weird to me. And since it needs water, what I'm gonna do is, calls for a half a cup of water. I'm just gonna pour it right in there. Zhuzh that around. Give that a stir before we add anything else to it. Then it calls for, here's where all your seasonings coming in. Calls for a half a cup, I think. Yeah, half a cup of salsa. Half a cup of salsa going in. I'm gonna splash it on myself. Give that a little mix. I'll see how this is supposed to feed 6 people. Add this, the tortillas, and cook it for 5 minutes. So, there they go. 5 minutes. Didn't go all the way through. Oh no. All right, so we're gonna cook it for 5 minutes and see what it looks like. I have to cut up some of these, I didn't go all the way through. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so what I think is gonna fill us up is the tortilla shells that are in here, because there's quite a bit of them in here. But I know this is not enough food for my family. Thankfully, not everybody's here today. So we've made another executive decision. We've decided ins go with a can of corn, or some corn anyway. And that's the last liberty we're taking with this recipe. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna transfer some of this into a dish for Eric. It's heating up off camera because now it calls for cheese. So I have to get Eric's out of here first before we do that. This thickened right up though, I'll tell you what. I think it's from the flour tortillas. Okay, let me get some out and I'll be right back. Let me tell you, adding that corn, this got some girth to it now. This will put full bellies in my house. All right, so I'll move a little bit over. I haven't done that yet, and I'll be back when the cheese is all melted. Okay, so I took some out, and I'm just gonna put a handful or two, or how many other handfuls I feel like it needs. Usually about 2 handfuls. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna put a lid on it. That's gonna melt, and then it's eating time. All right, let's see what's going on underneath. Ooh, yummy, but still got a minute to go yet. I turned it off. I think it needed a little bit more residual heat. Okay, there's ours in all its glory, and that pan is heavy now. And there's Eric's. That's the dairy-free version. And we're gonna serve it up. And there's my plate. Looking yummy, yummy, yummy. I could have served this with some mashed potatoes and the corn on the side. Didn't think about it until afterwards. But we're gonna eat this now. This is our sample plates, so we'll gussy it up later. And there's Eric's plate. That's his food. Looking yummy, yummy, yummy. Woohoo! Meet you at the table. If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Well, hello! We're at the table! Oh! Right. This, I can tell you, smells absolutely delicious. And I think adding the corn and the beans was the way to go. I could have put the corn on the side with a little bit of mashed potatoes, but we're here now. Jaya's behind the camera. Yeah, that's what we should do. Wait for me. Get a little bit of that, what you call it in there? You got some of the ooh, bless you. You got some of the tortilla in there?
Now I do.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Wow. Believe it or not, it has a lot of flavor for no real flavor at all of the taco seasoning I stuck in there.
I know.
Wow. Let me take another bite of that.
Good.
What do you think about it, Eric, while I'm chewing?
I was gonna say something.
He's going to town. I thought you said you wanted to wait.
Forget about that.
Oh, yeah. I got the corn and everything that time. That's really, really good. That's a quick, easy, inexpensive meal. You could even do it without the meat and just do the beans. Wow. I like it. I like it a lot.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you at the wrap-up. Bye. Well, dinner's over. Here's Eric's. Nothing left. He took his, even though there were tortilla shells in there, there was one large tortilla shell. He piled it in there, rolled it up like a burrito, and ate it just like that. And he is absolutely stuffed. I don't know if you heard him over me, but he's over going, I'm stuffed. How'd we do? Boom. Couldn't even finish it. There is another person who hasn't eaten yet, so he's likely going to eat at least half of that. My grandson isn't a really big eater like me, so there you have it. This is a must-try, guys. It was the easiest thing you could ever make, and I don't even know how it came out to be a video and not a short, but there you have it. I hope you try it. I know you'll like it. And leave me a comment. Either way, see you later. Bye.